You know, race fans, I'm just laying here in the Rowdy Studios thinking about stuff, racing and stuff like that. And I started thinking about Jeff Burton, and I started to feel really, really bad for Jeff Burton. I mean, don't you feel bad for Jeff Burton? I do. I was looking at his results. I wrote them down on a piece of paper here. And the guy's had a terrible year. Daytona, we remember that, Daytona 500, he goes out, blows up real early. Terrible race, right? Then he goes to Phoenix, wrecks. Finishes like 36 laps down. That's the first 2 races of the year. Then where do we go after Phoenix? Oh, Las Vegas. Oh, Las Vegas, downforce track, and he's just kind of bad. Finishes 21st. Then they head to Bristol. He's got a loose wheel, battery problems. Now the guy's finishing in the back again. After that, we go to California. It looked like he might have a top 10 car there. He looks like a top 10 car, then has a speeding penalty, then drives back into the top 10, and then last stop of the day, they go for 2 tires. It totally doesn't work out. They go to Martinsville, and he wrecks. Wreck, 5 laps down. I mean, it's like, oh man, what the hell? Finally get to Texas. He gets an 11th place run. That's a highlight of the year. All right, here's Jeff Burton, right? One of the smartest, most consistent guys in the garage. Mr. Consistency, Mr. Intelligence, thoughtful guy. In 7 races this year, 3 lead lap finishes. I mean, that's terrible. It's horrible, right? I don't even think the dude's had a top 10. Then I got to thinking, Jeff Burton could win this race this weekend. I think Jeff Burton might actually go out and win this race. I mean, I really, really think so. If you want a dark horse pick, and I put quotes around it, at first you might say, oh, you got to pick Junior, you got to pick Clint Boyer. Pick Jeff Burton. Think about how fast he was at Daytona. I know it seems crazy. Think about it. The last 2 Talladega races have been won by Richard Childress Racing drivers. RCR, the ECR Power, has won the last 2 Talladega races. Clint Boyer won it here in October. Kevin Harvick won this race last year. That's number 1. Number 2, Talladega is going to be about decision making. It's going to be about what the driver decides to do. And Jeff Burton showed us at Daytona that he could figure that out. Think about it. He won his dual race, and he was definitely going to be a factor in the Daytona 500 without the blown engine. If I'm putting my money on somebody's brain, Jeff Burton's one of the sharper guys, one of the smarter guys in the garage. So I think Jeff Burton, Talladega, it could happen. Think about it.
Rowdy.com. Say it like it is.
Say what like it is?
Rowdy.com.